1 second. And there, done. Right, that's all I'm sharing. Done. Cool. Right. Peace. Let's get started. All bullet. Hey, mother truckers. Irons Gold Champion represent. Is this crap live? Yeah, apparently so. How you doing, D-Train? Nice to see you. And you, bullet message already, which is fantastic. But we're going to start off here in Three Lions Wrestling, have a little bit of a break and crack straight on with UKWF. So first of all, we've got the first match, which is Rafe versus Sadie Gibbs. One-on-one. Leanne and Demented coming down for their, well, Demented's partner, shall we say. And Leanne coming down to accompany her tag team partner. Fun and games. Thanks very much, D-Train. Appreciated. No need to worry. How you doing, Brandon Ace? Damn, that was quick. I've already had a challenge in and the bell hasn't even rung on the first match. They're coming down to the ring. Accompanied by her tag team partner Leanne. She stands at 5 feet 5 inches tall and is 132 pounds. A member of the Vermilion Coven. She is simply known as Rafe. So whatever it takes, however long you've got, it's much appreciated. All the same. Right, cool. Throw that out of the way, get that away from there. There you see it, Rafe being accompanied down to the ring by Leanne, getting her all fired up it seems. Rob Matchett, how you doing? Nice to see you, nice as well. No, not even a surprise. Well, I put my match card up, it said anywhere between 10:30 and 11 o'clock. It's now 11 o'clock, fuckers, so let's get going. Vernon Quinn, how you doing? Nice to see you, nice. People filing in small. Oh, here we go. The challenger coming out being accompanied by the manly man. Yo, Anarchy. Nice to see you, Nice. Have fun killing them fuckers on Friday the 13th. They're coming down now, standing at 5 foot 6 inches tall, 180 pounds. From Sydney, Australia. I'm a member of the Manchester United stable. She is simply known as Sadie Gibbs. And there seems to be a shadowy figure that looks similar to Caleb. Might be Caleb. I guess we'll find out. So this match is scheduled for 1 fall. Referee rings the bell and Rafe comes straight out the gate. Crucifix takedown. Grabs Sadie by the head, brings her up to her feet. Irish whip into the rope she goes. Holy shit. Spin and choke slam there. Plants Sadie Gibbs into the mat. Non-stop extreme wrestling. Nice to see you, nice. Oh, welcome. You've just met the opening match, which is Rafe versus Sadie Gibbs in a one-on-one fight. Scheduled for 1 fall. Newt, motherfuckers. How you doing, Alex? How are we? And there's the diving headbutt. Straight to the shoulder of Sadie Gibbs. Rafe perched on that top turnbuckle through the air with a drop kick. Taking her down. It's been all Rafe so far in this match. Sadie Gibbs yet to get much offense off. As Rafe now goes to work on the leg. Whipping it over the back of Sadie Gibbs. Sits her up. Now Sadie's finally starting to fight back. Running clothesline, cuts down Rafe. Stomp to the head to follow up. Sadie telling the crowd to be quiet. Rolling neck breaker. Sadie's starting to feel it. The crowd not so impressed though, it seems. Rafe starting to sit up. Splits over the chest. Here we go. Referee not doing the count. Sadie not holding the pin, it seems. Stomp to the midsection now. Picks it up by the waist. Gut wrench super. Second suplex. Still holding on to that waist. Bring. Whipped into the corner. Sadie goes. Rafe follows in, dives to the midsection. Sadie pulls out the way, whips her across the ring into the corner herself. Flying forearm plant, so has her fallen to the floor. Dragging her out the corner. Leanne watching on closely as Sadie now locks in that submission hold. Legs wrapped around the arms. But Rafe fighting her way through. Powering out, elbow shots to the side of the head. TJ, how you doing? Nice to see you, buddy. To see you nice, of course. Welcome to the TJ Toad. Big right hand miss there by Sadie Gibbs, but she pulls her through the ropes now. Hangs her up. And there's the neck breaker from the ropes. Demented clap and this crowd starting to get behind her. Kick to the midsection, no, leg caught. Swept from underneath her. And if TJ hasn't been added to the group, can someone add him? Single leg Boston Crab. Pushed away now by Sadie. Stiff kick to the chest. Stomp to the knee. Sadie now drags her out the corner yet again. There's that splits into the leg drop. The referee this time goes for the count. One. And only a one count. It's good to have you, TJ. It's good to have you. Scooping up now. Sadie has Rafe up. Walks over to the ropes. Hot shots her. Up on her feet again. Kick to the midsection. Thanks very much, Secretary. Much appreciated. I'm surprised we haven't seen Mr. Fredrickson around. I would have thought he might want to take some notes. And there's the clothesline to the outside. Rafe now hops up on that top turnbuckle. Referee begins the count. Rafe has a target set. Sadie's up. Double elbows to the top of the head. Picked up again to her feet now. Sadie scooped up, slips out the back door. Kick to the back of the leg of Rafe. Knife edge chop across the chest. Scoops her up, slams that lower back on the apron. Referee's count still going. These two ladies going at it, whipped into the ring. Sadie now calling for Rafe to get to her feet. What's she got in mind? Springboard. Phenomenal forearm there, planting Rafe down. Hooks her leg finally for the pin away from Leanne. One. No, only a one count still. Rafe not giving in an inch. Stiff kick down the spine now. Demented still clapping on as Sadie works over Rafe. Arm drag takedown. Rafe now looking to take back control. Whipped into the corner, face first. Back elbow strike though. Up on the shoulders. Here we go, LeBell lock. No, not the LeBell lock. Rings are sat and locked in. Sadie Gibbs looking to make Rafe tap. Locked in deep, Rafe holding on. You can see her struggling, trying to break free. And finally Sadie Gibbs decides, that's it, I'm releasing the hold. What's she going to go for instead? Dragged her away from the ropes. Hooks her leg. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Sadie now gets caught with the arm drag takedown there by Rafe. Spinning back kick misses. Forearm to the face by Sadie. Doesn't know. Big right hand. Spins around. Whips her over the top rope to the outside. The manly man watching on. Sadie now planted top rope. Looking to get a little revenge here from the top turnbuckle. Yo, Timothy Petito. Holy shit, Sadie's caught. Straight into the claw. The crowd impressed with Rafe's ability to catch her. Wow. The Hex Legion better be ready because I believe they're in action tonight. If I'm correct, let's have a look. Miss there with the right hand. Big clothesline, pulls her back up. We're up to a count of 6. Rafe working over Sadie Gibbs still. Yes, the Hex Legion are in action tonight. So they best be watching what's going down. They'll be in action on UKWF. Into the steel steps, and it looks like we're going to get a draw. We're up to 9. Rafe dives into the ring after working Sadie Gibbs over. And there's your 10. Rafe taking the cheap victory, but a smart one all the same, taking down Sadie Gibbs. Lucius West, what a do? Monster, how you doing? How you doing kicking ass in that tag team matches of yours? Hope it's all going well. And here you saw Sadie Gibbs after that forearm, not even getting a 2 count. The rings are sat in where she just let go. Dragged her away, didn't even get the pin. Here she was, caught in the claw of Rafe. But your winner of this match, the Vermilion Coven Zone. She's looking one hungry bitch. She wants to get a hold of that ref. Diving out of the ring quick. Looks like she felt the effects of that match, and we're going to move on. Leave her to do whatever she needs to do. Because we've got one hell of a match coming up now. For those of you who aren't aware, Minerva wasn't exactly wasn't pleased with the match she'd been given for tonight's card, saying that she was fed up with facing Shulky one-on-one everywhere we go. So I offered her match to Maddie instead, and that didn't please Minerva either. So I did what the next best thing is and gave both ladies a match. Sadie, Minerva, Maddie, and Shulky's involved too, but just something else needed to be added to this match, and well, there's only one way to do it. Free Lions Wrestling. So no, not just some state-of-the-art fatal 4-way. We're having 4 tag teams of the women's division. 3 teams which we all know well and truly by now. So let's get these teams out here. So the first team is the Marvelous Hellions of Mrs. U-Taker and her partner Shulky, who I just obviously explained was in this match. Then we had Minerva, who wasn't happy going one-on-one tonight. So fine, we won't go one-on-one, Minerva. You'll go in a tag team match. And obviously Maddie's your tag team partner. Then obviously this match was already scheduled, so Jennifer Quinn and Goddess of Pain, they were supposed to face this new team which is now coming out. They are. Let's see, where is she? Oh, there she is, Sunshine Marigold and her tag team partner Mad Dog Molly Shamrock, the team of the Legacy Express. Let's just double check to make sure the rules are all correct. Pinfall, knockout, submission, eliminations on, falls count anywhere. Yep, we're all good. Oh, welcome. So here we are, a tornado tag, which is basically a 4-corner war. These 4 tag teams are going to go at it. The 1, team left standing at the end is your winners. P1 Ryan, how you doing? Nice to see you, nice. So we have the Marvelous Hellions, the Violent Vixens, Fate and Fury, and Legacy Express for new team. So take your pick here. But while this match loads up, I'm gonna start with a couple new faces. So we got ASWF Altered Arcades Fireproof and Minerva, the host of that one. Commonwealth Wrestling, Mark Caliber 17 for that channel, and Elite Extreme Women's Wrestling hosted by Susie the Elf. That's EXW, of course. Then we have Gozzy, who brings you some random shows as well as wrestling and God knows what else. But I think we're about to have our first team come out, so we'll stop right there at Gozzy for shout outs at the moment. But obviously Monstar's going to go with Legacy Express. Because coming out first, the team of Mrs. Utaker and Shulky, our women's KO champion. One is from the other side of darkness, the other from parts unknown. They are your Marvelous Hellions. Looking focused as always. These teams all looking to get a shot at Fate and Fury, our reigning tag team champions of the women's division. Be interesting to see who comes out of this match the winner, who takes out Fate and Fury, or will Fate and Fury wipe the floor with all three teams? Here we are. The Marvelous Hellions now in the ring. Shulky with that target on her back with that belt around her waist. This is an elimination match, so one team could end up being left with two women left in the ring. The other could be left with just one. Let's see. Jeremy Liverset, welcome. Nice to see you, buddy. To see you. Nice. Hang out, chill out, do whatever the hell you want. No filter on the language except obviously the obvious cues which you shouldn't be going for. But thanks for stopping by all the same. As always, if it's a minute, an hour, whatever you can stop by, much appreciated, even if you catch it on the replay. Replay. So, Marvelous Hellions in the ring. We're going to bring out the next team. And they are your tag team champions. Being led out by Maddie Mad Cow. Bringing up the rear. Oh, and what a rear it is. It's the mighty Minerva. Like I said, your reigning women's tag team champions. Bringing in some new style gold for the women's division of Three Lions Wrestling. Going back to the older style belt front. With a little twist, obviously. So there you have it, Fate and Fury in the ring. Like I said, targets on their back in this match. Who's going to take them down? Who's going to progress? Papa Smurf. I mean, Papa Pete. The angry arsehole. Pete Wall's in the building. That's right, pillar to post. How the fuck are you? Nice to see you, bro. Hopes all is well with you and everybody else out there, of course. But here we are, the next team to come out. Well known already in the tag team division here. On the left as you look at the screen is Jennifer Quinn, the big booty Quinn. On the right is the Goddess of Pain. And together they are your violent vixens. Good to hear, Pete, good to hear. This is only match number 2, Timothy Pertito. And we're 3 teams down. We're just waiting on the newly formed team to storm the tag team division here in Three Lions Wrestling to enter the ring. Come on, ladies. Making your debut on Three Lions Wrestling. You may have had a little action in a house show that we held recently, but that was just to get you warmed up. Here's where you to make your name. Can you take down the champs? Can you knock out all the other teams within the division? That's right, an elimination of a team or a member of a team will score you 1 point. Winning the match will give you 5 ranking points. So these teams could be earning themselves up there, getting themselves into #1 contendership. Being led out by Mad Dog Molly Shamrock. This is the Legacy Express. There you see Sunshine Marigold in the background with the wrestling cup around her waist. The Legacy Express in full effect now, making themselves known to the whole of Three Lions Wrestling. So if you haven't picked a winner already, get your picks in now. Let's see who's going to come out, like I said, tornado style. Fuck's sake, Pete. Forearm to the face by Maddie. Ducks under into the helicopter. Spin round and round she goes, and Sunshine follows after her. Goddess now off the ropes. Leg drop across Minerva's throat. Already Miss U-Taker going for the submission on Molly Shamrock as Jennifer Quinn gets a headbutt from Shulky. Maddie going after Sunshine Marigold, trying to take down the Legacy Express from the start. Goddess flying through the air with no fucking clue. Well, I wasn't expecting it. You didn't say surprise first, motherfucker. German suplex 1 and only a 1 count on Mrs. U-Taker. Jennifer Quinn working Shulky over in the corner. Kick to the back. Elbow across their titties and down she goes. And Mrs. U goes flying out the ring. And Maddie taking time to take the crowd in. Minerva still being worked over by Goddess. Catches the wrist, gives her a bitch slap across the face. And then a big European uppercut. Oh, swing and a miss with that Polish hammer by Minerva. Over the top rope she goes, and Goddess follows up with a big right hand. Shulky spins round. Molly Shamrock dumps her on her back, and there goes Maddie to the outside as well. Sunshine quick to follow. Jennifer Quinn with a spear to Mrs. U-Taker, hooks the leg for the pin, down for the count, and Shulky gets there before even the 1. Pop-up Hurricane Rana there, takes down Shulky by the BBQ. Minerva now being brought to her feet by Goddess, grabbed by the throat. The STO, they're being choked out on the floor. Sunshine has Maddie up, backdrop suplex. Referee sees the count on the outside. What the fuck's he doing though? Ooh, the champ's being protected by the referee maybe. What the hell? There's the hot shot on the apron by Sunshine Marigold to Maddie Mad Cow. As Mad Dog Molly Shamrock looks to work over Shulky, but caught by Mrs. U-Taker. Jumping clothesline, swatted to one side, and a stiff kick to the tits takes down Jennifer Quinn. Molly shoots the legs, right hands to the face, and Minerva on the outside with the fall from Grace to Goddess. Doesn't stick it for the pin, as Maddie's planted on the floor on the outside as well. Big right hand there by Sunshine. Mongolian chop by Minerva, big right hand swatted to one side, and Goddess comes swinging back now with fists of her own. Jennifer Quinn working over Mrs. U-Taker in the corner. Yeah. The surprise was after, and there's a big European uppercut. And the 1, 2, and a kick out by Maddie on 2 as Sunshine went for the pin there. Minerva sees her partner in trouble and goes over to help. Kick to the midsection on Sunshine. Marigold double underhook has her up. Stalling now. Look at all the blood rush to the head of Sunshine before the suplex. Molly being worked over by Mrs. U-Taker, down for the pin now. 1. And only a 1 count. Looks like Goddess has been eliminated? No. She just walks straight past Minerva and goes after Maddie instead. Sunshine could be in trouble though. She's in Minerva's Tartarus rack. Is she going to tap? Is she going to break? Many a man is broken over. And there you go. Sunshine is out. And Fate and Fury with their first elimination. Minerva's rack has broken someone. Single leg drop kick by Goddess to Minerva. Sends her rolling out the ring. And Shulky taking down Molly Shamrock. Minerva laid out. Face down, ass up. One Mad Dog Molly taken down by Shulky. Snapmare takedown. And Jennifer Quinn kicks out on a 2 count by Mrs. U-Taker. Spun around by her head. The aeroplane spin there on Goddess by Minerva. Mad Dog breaks free of Shulky's hold. As down both Maddie and Molly want to take down Shulky, and Maddie has Shulky up in a hug. That could be the end of Shulky. She drops her though. The armbar locked in. Goddess gives the referee a boot. Says cut that shit out. You're not breaking that up. Big right hand there by Minerva to the face of Goddess as she climbed the turnbuckle. But Molly now throws Minerva off the ropes. Pop up. Power bomb. Into the pin. 1. And only a 1 count. Maddie had the wherewithal to find out where it was going down and break that shit up. Jennifer Quinn was trying to pin. Mrs. U-Taker gets caught by Shulky. Molly in trouble. There's the... Holy shit, what a drop kick to Minerva by Goddess. Down for the pin now. Maddie spots it and breaks the count straight away. Goddess pissed off with Maddie. Gives her a couple right hands. Sends her flying back into the ropes. And there's only a 1 count again. Ooh, that looked a nasty fucking fall by Molly as she got dropped by Shulky after taking a right hand. 1, 2, and 3. Maddie taken out by Goddess. So there's 2 eliminations. Maddie being wiped out now. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. The arm of Molly Shamrock being worked over by Shulky. Now Goddess sets her eyes on her as Jennifer Quinn gives the drop kick into the back. The Marvelous Hellions and Violent Vixens, the only team with 2 members left, as Maddie and Sunshine Marigold have both been eliminated. Jennifer Quinn whipped into the corner, running knee strike, tossed out the corner she goes. Mrs. U from behind, grabs the hold of the waist, gets caught with a forearm across the back. And there's the second kick to the midsection. And Jennifer Quinn plants her, and that's it. Mrs. U-Taker's been knocked out. And the Violent Vixens now with 2 eliminations. Minerva in the ring, striking her pose now as Shulky rolls into the ring with Goddess. 2 on 1 it seems. Both going after Minerva, the champ. Shulky has her up. Brings her down with a big power slam, center of the ring. And Goddess goes in for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Jennifer Quinn grabbed by the back of the head by Molly Shamrock, made to kiss the apron. Minerva brought to her feet. Shulky setting her up for what could be the Gamma Bomb counted by Minerva. The kick out there by Jennifer Quinn as the referee took too long to get down. Minerva now looking to put Shulky in her rack. Neck breaker by Jennifer Quinn on the outside, and the Tartarus rack locked in on Shulky, and Shulky taps quick. So Minerva taps out a second opponent with that Tartarus rack as Molly takes down Jennifer Quinn with a clothesline. And there's a DDT by Molly. Backbreaker into the neck breaker by Minerva on Goddess. The Violent Vixens, the only team with 2 members left. Can they make their numbers count as Minerva again goes to work with a neck breaker and a back breaker combination, and a 2 count on by Molly Shamrock on Jennifer Quinn. Molly now drags Jennifer Quinn up the ramp towards the steel steps, changes her mind though. What on earth's going on here? Molly being worked over by Jennifer Quinn. Goddess now plants Minerva up against the barrier. Makes her kiss the feet. And the Violent Vixens with the pin on Molly Shamrock. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2 by Molly, keeping the team alive. As Minerva now has Goddess up. What looks for a fall of grace. And there it is, the sit-down powerbomb known as the fall of grace by Minerva. Doesn't stick the pin. Picks Goddess up, scoops her up, but Goddess slips through the back door, forces Minerva away. Molly now rolled into the ring by Jennifer Quinn, and she goes up. As Goddess now looks for the brainbuster. Molly catches Jennifer Quinn in midair. Pop up, and here's the Shamrocker. As we have a Tartarus rack on the outside, Minerva looking to make Goddess tap now. Molly didn't go for the pin, knew the ref was nowhere to be seen. Goddess dropped to the floor. And now she's being choked. Jennifer Quinn in the corner by Molly Shamrock, brought up to her feet again. Hard Irish whip over the top rope she goes. Molly, where's Molly going? Yo! To the top of the head of Goddess as Goddess drops the elbows. Forearm over the back, super kick, swing and a miss there by Molly. Forearm to the face, forearm to the back, gut punch, no, counted. Molly still in there, scoops up Goddess. Gets run into by Jennifer Quinn, dropping Goddess to the floor. Goddess now tossed into the ring. Jennifer Quinn kicked to the shins of Minerva. Molly going up top. Goddess trying to get to her feet, turns around, drop kick, plants her as Jennifer Quinn kisses the apron. Molly now shoots for the leg. Oh, and good night, Jennifer Quinn. Fate and Fury with the 3rd elimination. A swing and a miss again with that Polish hammer by Minerva. Goddess now grabbed by the side of the head. Holy shit, what a right hand. 1, 2, and a kick out by Goddess on 2. Stiff kick to the titties there by Molly Shamrock as they both work over. Big back elbow strikes by Molly. Sets her up against the ropes. Minerva the forearm across the back. Minerva now caught by Molly. Neck breaker, rolls through into the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out. Soft kick out there by Minerva. Is she starting to exhaust? Is she starting to get tired? Molly shoots for legs. Sets her up. Figure 4 chokehold. And Minerva taps out to Molly Shamrock. Legacy Express with 1 elimination now. And it's now down to Goddess and Molly Shamrock. Dominator. And Molly's not finished. There you go, the Shamrock. Kick to the midsection, tossed into the rope she goes. Up and down, and nighty night. Legacy Express has arrived. Thanks to Molly Shamrock. What a debut on Three Lions Wrestling. Molly Shamrock picking up the last 2 eliminations. God damn. There we saw Fate and Fury picking up 2 eliminations. The Violent Vixens with 2 eliminations. Legacy Express again with 2 eliminations. And the Marvelous Hellions with a goose egg. Bad news for them, but Molly and Sunshine Marigold drink it in. You got a victory tonight in a match involving the tag team champs. And even better, you tapped out one of the tag team champions. So congratulations. But Shulky, as she was walking out the back, the cameras caught a backstage brawl as she was jumped. That's right, Shulky was attacked. And she was attacked by the Spectre. Like I said, she has a target on her back holding that championship belt. So the Spectre saw an opportunity to take down Shulky. That was a great match indeed. And there he is, Eternity Broadcasting. So while this backstage brawl footage loads up, we're going to move on. And the next show I'm going to talk about is Lightning Strikes Wrestling, brought to you by Cowboy John. Then there's Cassie Madam Red, who brings to you a host of games on the Cassie Madam Red channel. I believe they're playing Dead by Friday the 13th as we speak. But there we see Spectre getting the face of Shulky as she comes from the gorilla position. Rolling neck breaker. Elbow drop to the small of the back. Spectre working her over. Big boot missing. Shulky favouring that small of her back look. Kick to the ribs. Pulls back on the arms and makes Shulky kiss the floor. Shulky now brought to her feet. Spectre throws her into the locker room door and through she goes. Spectre versus Shulky for the women's KO title. This all went down while the end of the match was going on. Spectre now tossed into the door, forearm into the small of the back. German suplex lands her on the back of her neck. Stiff kick, swing and a miss from behind. Holy shit! Face first with a bulldog into the trash can. Never seen anyone use the trash can like that. But Shulky just eat the trash. What a big headbutt there by Spectre. Tossed into the lock as she goes, falling backwards. Brought up to her feet yet again. Big kick misses. Release suplex over the back. She goes in towards the lockers. Swing and a miss by Shulky. Spectre now from behind spins her around. Into the neck breaker. Brought up to her feet. Big boot to the face, sends her flying backwards. Yeah, we didn't need another one of those possessed moments involving the trash can. That was fucked up with Amber Young. Into the door she goes, Shulky being thrown all over that locker room. Big forearm to the face. Shulky now brought up, snap suplex there. Again now brought up to her feet. Tossed down the hallway into the speaker boxes. She goes. Grab by the throat now. Shulky has her up. Big choke slam on the floor. Stomp missed. But Shulky not finished. Pump handle. Fall away slam. Tossing her over her shoulder there. Brought up. Spectre though. Back elbow strike breaking free from Shulky's grip. Big double axe handle, swing and a miss there. Back elbow strike, doesn't know. Comes in looking, I don't know what she was looking for there, but Shulky grabs a hold of her quick and tosses her down the hallway before she can get it off. Spectre now brought to her feet again. Tossed into that electrical box. We know what Shulky's done to many of an opponent using that electrical box in here. Shulky, no smash. There's the smash. And good night, Spectre. We have one Fried Spectre out back, thanks to Shulky, and I believe Shulky is now sitting at over 100 ranking points, if I can remember correctly. So we're going to now move on to some trios action. That's right, some trio style. Tag team action. We've seen the ladies involved, but now it's down to the men of the Vermilion Coven. So that is Brettic, Victor Mason, and Samael Megiddo. They shall be going up against the Showtime Voodoo Clowns of Vernon Quinn, Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown, and Jack Bayou. It's all there, let's go! Right, so the last person I mentioned was Cassie Madam Red, so now we're going to move on to Lockjaw Championship Wrestling. Brought to you by Caleb James on the Lockjaw Championship Wrestling channel though. LTD brought to you by Blazed Radio. The host of that show is Blaze McCoy. We got Maverick Championship Wrestling hosted by the D-Train, obviously on Maverick Championship Wrestling's channel. Monstar Factory Wrestling, your host is Shooter Carnegie, also known as Monstar Factory Wrestling's very own Sean Shamrock. We have MPW on the channel Bomb Pop Overdrive, brought to you by Mark Mayhem, and also known as The Scuzz. Occasionally some fucking angry arsehole known Pete Wall appears on there as well. We have Platinum Dragon Wrestling, brought to you by Platinum Dragon Studios. The host in this match right there, Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown. And the last one we're going to mention for now is Raging Chaos Wrestling, and other various games he plays, creation streams, as well as God knows what else. I was going to get to you, Pete. Pit of the post. He's there, the angry arsehole himself. Check his show RWO out, you were further down the list. But obviously I was just mentioning Raging Chaos Wrestling first before I moved on. So like I said, Raging Chaos Wrestling, brought to you by Frozen Rage. Like I said, brings to you a variation of games. But these men seem to be taking their sweet ass time. Ah, okay, well, not a problem. I'm hoping some MPW comes back soon. I heard there was a rumour. I know there's a tabletop game coming soon, which looks pretty cool. But here we are, into some trios action of Three Lions Wrestling as we try and work out who's going to be the #1 contenders. No, there's no Godfather around here. The Bald Angry Viking, also known as Papa Pete, or Papa Viking. Being led out by Victor Mason. Brought up in the rear, the big ball of energy, that freaky dude in the back. We have on the right hand side, as you look at the screen, Samael Megiddo. On the left, the necromancer known as Brettic. This team here is your Vermilion Coven. Who's in the AA? Just because I'm drinking beer doesn't mean I need to go in the AA. What the fuck? Through the darkness, entering the ring is your Vermilion Coven. Watch out for that man on the left of the screen. In 3, there it is. I was about to count down, but he went early. Rumour has it he sucked the blood of some Dungeons and Dragon fiends. All that Adderall and caffeine. It sends him a little bit fucking crazy. They're coming out next. A ragtag bunch of men. But it seems to work. Here they come. Being led out by Vernon Quinn. There's Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown. And in the rear, the Voodoo Master himself, Jack Bayou. They are your Showtime Voodoo Clowns. Shifty's dancing is infectious, it seems. Even Jack Bayou's getting a little bit of a hip wiggle go on. Jack now conducting the dancing. And into the ring they go, and the Vermilion Coven not giving a fucking inch as Shifty even forces Breddick back with his dancing. Samael bending over, looks, oh, Shifty getting up close and personal. And there you have it. Well, you might have done. I don't know who the dirty one is. This clean guy over here who doesn't speak any filth at all is streaming. Vernon Quinn now, lock up. Wrist lock in place. Folds the arm round. There's the hammerlock. And I thought the temperature dropped a little bit in here. There's the arm bar now locked in. Bending that shoulder backwards in a direction you don't want to go. Vernon Quinn rolling through though. Breddick now with a side headlock. Yeah, the little monster's in bed. Thank God. Mark Caliber, how you doing? Nice to see you, fella. Vernon Quinn comes off the ropes, collides with Breddick. Back elbow strike blocked though. Up he goes. Stalling. Backdrop there. Big suplex there by Breddick. Dragged around the ring, Vernon Quinn now as Breddick looks to bring him over towards the Vermilion Coven. Stomp to the midsection. Colossus clutch, locked in. Down we go. Vernon Quinn escaping quickly there. Forearm across the back. And again, Vernon Quinn working him over. Whipped into the corner he goes. Breddick follows him. Big clothesline. Shifty in with the hot tag and comes steamrolling straight through. Makes Breddick eat the booty. Ducks under the third attempt of a clothesline, no. And I was right, Shulky is the first woman to break 100 ranking points. She's currently sitting on... No, she's not. She's sitting on 98. What am I fucking thinking? There's a gut punch by Samael, who's now in that match. Double team work there by the Vermilion Coven. Up he goes. Hot shots on the top rope. Shifty now with a big boot to the side of the face. Samael being worked over by the Dragon Clown. The crowd starting to get this crowd going behind him as he whips him into the corner, and somehow Samael just falls out the ring. Fucking more through those ropes there. That's some freaky shit. Plants him in the mat. Looks to bring Shifty up to his feet. Shifty breaks free. Big European uppercut. Grabs Samael in a headlock. Brings him now by the back of the head over towards the corner of the Voodoo Clowns. Tags in Vernon Quinn yet again, sets him up. Power bomb with a little bit of a senton involved. Vernon Quinn now going for the submission hold, folding that arm back over the top. Hammerlocks the other one over his knee. But Samael manages to break free of the hold now. Up to his feet, whips Vernon Quinn into the corner of the Coven. Big running clothesline, swing and a miss. Forearm into the midsection. Vernon Quinn now sends Samael over. Flying forearm, eats nothing but turnbuckle. Grab by the back of the head and brought over towards the corner of the coven again. Snapmare takedown. Brings him up to his feet again. Side headlock, grabs him by the back of the head. Vernon now brought over towards the corner of the Vermilion Coven, and in tags Bredick yet again. Victor Mason and Jack Bayou yet to get involved in this match, and there's a 3D. The pop-up cutter assisted there by Samael. Vernon Quinn's knee now being worked over by Bredick. Grabs him by the throat. Vernon Quinn's going for a ride and planted centre of the ring with that choke slam there by Bredick. Bredick now. Big Irish whip into the corner of the coven yet again. Victor Mason waiting to get involved in this match as Vernon Quinn turns him round. Switches the Sori up. And Bredick now in the corner of the Voodoo Clowns. Slow walk over. Bredick fights free. Big Irish whip back over. We go, diving into the top turnbuckle, kissing that fucker, is Bredick. Snap suplex by Vernon Quinn. Stomp across the forehead, and Vernon Quinn now, what's he lining up for? Off the ropes he goes, referee just getting out of the way. Uranagi? Hell no, that's not a Uranagi. Insaguri to the back of the head. Quinn now dives out through the ropes, scoops up Bredick. Has him up on his shoulders, kissed the top turnbuckle, no worries shooter. In a bit fella. Pop up drop kick there as the referee's count carries on. We're up to 3. Vernon Quinn now gets thrown into the ring though by Bredick. Quick to follow up. Scooped up. Sidewalk slam. Up to his feet, Vernon Quinn now. Bredick, big Irish whip, sends him almost clattering into the referee. Victor Mason making sure Vernon stayed where he was with that cheap shot to the back of the head. As Samael goes up, double axe handle to the arm. Kick to the midsection, no by Vernon Quinn, sends Samael into the corner now of the Voodoo Clowns. Tags in Jack Bayou finally into this match. Sent through the ropes. Death Valley driver. There's the moonsault by Jack Bayou. Victor Mason distracting the referee. Jack Bayou now down for the pin. 1, 2, and the shoulder up by Samael on 2. Jack now tries to grab a hold of Samael, but Samael grabs a hold of that wrist, brings him down with the arm wrench. Double choke slam there. Plants him centre of the ring. 1, and only a 1 count. Nowhere near enough. Samael now calling to be fed. Jack Bayou has him up, and the Vermilion Coven with a triple power bomb, centre of the ring. Down for the count we go. Referee in position. 1, 2, and the shoulder up on 2. Jack Bayou staying in this match. Stomp to the small of the back. Samael a little bit peckish, taking a bite out of the Voodoo Clowns. Jack Bayou, super kick on the draw, drops Samael. Samael crawls to the corner and again tags in Bredick. Victor Mason still not involved. Rolling clothesline there by Bredick, and a spear by Jack Bayou cuts him down to size. Jack with a leg drop. Now standing over Victor Bredick. Victor Mason still waiting in getting to this match. The fresh man still. His only involvement so far is that triple power bomb and the cheap shot he took at Vernon Quinn a little while ago. Bredick breaking free. Up to his feet now. Grabs, snap jab though by Jack Bayou. Whipped into the corner he goes. Jack gets kicked to the midsection though. Bredick getting out of the corner. Whips him across the ring into the corner with just Victor Mason there to tag. And finally Victor Mason is in. Bredick has him set up. Power bomb, elbow drop into the pin. Bredick stays in the ring. 1, 2, and the kick out still on 2. Jack Bayou not giving up, and another pin. 1, And only a 1 count this time. Jack Bayou expelling energy though every time he had to kick out there. Smart move by Victor Mason, the fresh man. Here we go. Locks that arm up, now folding him over. Trying to pop him out, but Jack Bayou rolls free. Kick to the midsection. Rolls him through. Here's that rolling kill switch. Surely that's not enough to put Victor Mason out of this match. Jack now brings him up to his feet, rakes the eyes. Ooh, and into the ging gang, gooly gotchas. But there goes Victor Mason. Jawbreaker though. Victor Mason doesn't seem to be feeling too many of the effects there, as he now looks to put a nail in Jack Bayou's coffin. Sit down powerbomb, rolls him through, looks back at Jack Bayou, and now, what's he looking for here? Knee drop to the back of the head. Sits Jack up, grabs him by the face, rake him back on that forehead, trying to gouge the eyes out. Into the corner, Breddick with a cheap shot. Here it comes, Blood Moon DDT, and just like that, Jack Bayou's busted open, and the Vermilion Coven pick up the victory. That Blood Moon DDT puts him away. There's the kick to the midsection. Here it is, the powerbomb elbow drop. The rake of the eyes, and here it is, that disgusting low blow by the Voodoo. Bits of the moment, Victor Mason broke free, sets him up for that nail in the coffin, center of the ring. We don't get to see how he finished this match, but there we have the 3 men left standing in the ring. Victor Mason, Breddick, and still full of energy, that sick fuck Samael Megiddo. The Vermilion Coven reigning through on this one. You'll never guess what's going down. Petito hates the Vermilion Coven. I don't know why that might be, but he hates them. The Bastard wants something that he thinks belongs to him, and that is around Bullet Adams' waist. And it is the championship known as the Iron Skull. Does he have what it takes to take the Iron Skull Championship away from Bullet Adams? But quickly, we're going to move on to Sacrifice Championship Wrestling, brought to you by the Eternity Broadcasting Channel. The host on that channel is Mordrin Nightwalker. You've also got the new channel known as Savage Warfare, brought to you on the channel of Dr. Anus Tickler, aka Mean Joey Green. Make sure you check those 2 channels out. Hit the bell to make sure you know when they go live. But here we have Bullet and Bastard going at it, backwards and forwards with the right hands, it seems. Bastard's though quick to go to the waist. Never a problem. Up to his feet now. What we got here, bringing him down. Big sidewalk slam on the floor. Back of the head, bounce off the floor, and up again. Bullet now brought to his feet by Bastard. Bullet needs to get some form of attack off, as he's now dragged down the hallway. Elbow shots to the midsection, breaking free of the hold of Bastard. Bastard now, back elbow strike, trying to get a grip on this match again between these 2. Big right hand swing and a miss, but quickly grabs a hold of Bullet yet again. drags him down the hallway, tosses him and Bullet falls to the floor. Brought to his feet. What on earth is Bastage doing? Where's Bastage taking Bullet? Tosses him towards the car park, it seems. Looks like he wants to take him for a ride. Scooped up. Big power slam there by Bastage. Face first into the wall, knees into the steel chair, and the Bastage has ideas for Bullet. Bullet with a big disrespectful bitch slap across the face to the Bastage. And Bastage now falling in the fire exit doorway. Bastage now ducks under the clothesline from Bullet. Bullet falling to the floor, looked to grab him by the throat. Bastage now bounced off the wall. Into the curtain he goes, falling over into those lights. As the Bastage brings him up to his feet, grabs him by the throat. Here we go, Bullet going for a ride. Big choke slam on the floor there. A little bit of cushioning with that carpet, it seems. Looks like Renee Young, or whoever that reporter was out the back, dropped her mic. As Bastage goes to work, stomping a holding Bullet. Looks to grab him by the throat again, but tossed into the wall. Shoulder first he goes. Bullet now has him up, planting Bastage on the top of his dome in the back of his neck, being planted on the floor there. Bullet now tosses Bastage down the hallway. Into this table he goes. Back elbow strike. Back and forth between these two. Flying forearm swing and a miss there. Bastage just stepping back, avoiding that. Into the roller shutter door goes Bullet. This could be the end for Bullet. It is grabbed by the throat one more time. Lifted into the air and slammed down. Stomp across the midsection. Bastage not finished. Gut wrench. Sit down. Power bomb it is. But Bullet still not out. Stomp to the swirl of the back. And again. Bastage looking to stomp a hole in Bullet. Bullet rolling out of the way. Tosses Bastage now towards the car park. Security getting the fuck out of there, it seems. Bullet changing his mind now. And that we've already seen someone get fried on that electrical box. I've had someone sort that out. It's back in working order. Back elbow strike by Bastage though. Oh, look for what looked like to be a low blow, and Bullet saw it coming. Stiff kick to the face. Ducks under, float over DDT, and the Bastage is busted open. That's only going to piss the big man off. Bastage now up to his feet, grabs Bullet by the back of the head. Brings him over. Where are we going? Round and round we go. Bullet now fighting his way free before we found out what Bastage had in store. Up we go. Bullet. Attitude adjustment, and this could be good night Bastage. As Bullet rolls through for what is a second attitude adjustment. And good night Bastage. Bullet walks away still your Iron Skull champion. Unlucky Bastage with your attempt at taking the Iron Skull title away. Let's see. Normal tag match between, where are we? Mark Caliber, Mr. U-Taker, the Apocalypse Disciples, going up against Griffith Davian and Lord Amadeus. You survived one challenge, but can you survive maybe another? Because you know that title always has a target on your back. And while this match loads on, I will continue with the shout outs of shows. We have Slaughterhouse Championship Wrestling, brought to you on the Anarchy Gaming channel. That's Yellow Pages, bitch. We've got Tiju 22 TJ Toad with various streams as well as wrestling. He brings you a multitude of other games. Tiju 22, the TJ Toad. I believe he's live right now with some NHL. You have the Underground Circus brought to you by the Wild Eyed Yeti. And then we have Valkyries of Wrestling brought to you by Blade Charge. And then in the chat you see Bullet Plays stuff. Don't forget him as well. He brings you walkthroughs, he brings you wrestling, he brings a multitude of games. Don't forget to check him out. Hit that bell. Make sure you know when all these motherfuckers go live, so you never miss some DWS or other gaming action going down. And of course, if I've missed anyone, feel free to give yourself a quick cheap shout out right now. As we wait for the Apocalypse Disciples and the Entrepreneurs to get their asses ready. What's that on Griff's glasses? There seems to be something on theirs. Interesting. But here we go. The lights go down. The flames start to, well, rise from the earth. And here we are, being led out by Mr. U-Taker from the other side of darkness, followed slowly and methodically by Mark Caliber, the master and the student. The stat man bringing up the rear, they're calculating one. He hosts a show called Commonwealth Wrestling. I've mentioned it all earlier, but I thought I'd just give it another little shout out. But this tag team here, members of Eternity, are also known as the Apocalypse Disciples. The lights go up and now all that can be seen is Mark Caliber and Mr. U-Taker as they enter the ring itself. Waiting on what they hope to be their victims for this match. The red eyes of Mark Caliber. Like I said, the master and the student. Mark Caliber and Mr. U-Taker. And here come their opponents. 2/3 of the Three Lions Wrestling's Trios champions. They are the immortal Griffith Davian and the man with the luscious golden hair, Lord Amadeus. Wasting no time getting down to the ring. There you have it, Mark Caliber looking to go live tomorrow night. I'm sure that's the entire reason you're going with the Entrepreneurs there, Minerva. Ring the bell, Griffith Davian and Mark Caliber to start this match off. Collar and elbow tie up into the headlock. Off the ropes he goes. Sent across the ring, back elbow strike to the midsection and a clubbing blow to the back of the head by Mark Caliber. Brought to his feet only to be grabbed in a side headlock into a big suplex into the pin. Kick out already. Mark Caliber looking to finish things early. Triangle choke. I don't imply anything, I just merely shit stir. Yeah. Griffith Davian has Mark Caliber by the back of the head, bringing him over to the corner. Gut punch, high kick, kick to the back of the knee, Insuguri to the back of the head, double stomp. What a flurry of attacks there by the Entrepreneurs to Mark Caliber. Lord Amadeus now has his leg grabbed, dragon screw takedown by Mark Caliber, and I'm sure he'll be looking to make their tag to Mr. U soon, get the fresh man in. And just as I say it, there you go, it's like I knew this shit was going to happen. Stomp to the midsection now, Mr. U Taker brought to the ground with a rolling backdrop there. Elbow shot by Lord Amadeus to the chest, and a second, third, and we're not going for more, just 3 elbow shots to the sternum by Lord Amadeus. Amadeus now has Mr. U Taker set up. Oh, a little bit of stalling there, and then we have it. There you go, there's the suplex across the ring. Amadeus now misses with that stomp. Follows it up though by picking Mr. U Taker up to his feet. Whipped into the corner though, reversed there by Mr. U Taker. Scooped up, kissed the turnbuckle, get down. Lord Amadeus looking for the hot tag. And in comes Griffith Davian, and a super kick to the jaw, and a super kick to the back of the head. Griffith Davian looking to kick the head of Mr. U Taker clean off his shoulders. The roll through now has Mr. U up. Brings it round, drops the head over the knee. Looking to break that neck, and now the disrespectful throat stomp there by Griff. Calling for the crowd to get behind him. Kick to the midsection. Concussion protocol there. Dropping Mr. U Taker on his back. But just staring at the man now. What? Somebody wake this immortal fucker out of his trance. He's staring at Mr. U Taker's crotch, and I don't know why. Has Mr. U got a boner? I couldn't see anything. Griff now, forearm to the face, blocking the attack from Mr. U Taker, and there it is. But no, Mr. U Taker quickly out. Stomp to the back. Griff now up to his feet, gets caught. Big left hand, and again, right hand drops Griffith Davian. That could be it, Mark Caliber. He could be looking to cause more pain. Whipped into the corner goes Griffith Davian. Mr. U Taker comes steamrolling in there. Scoops him up on the shoulders. Snake eyes, motherfucker. Into the ropes. Big boot plants him down. And there's a leg drop across the throat. And Mr. U Taker now looks to finish things here. Bringing Griffith Davian up. Grabs him by the throat. No, Griff with a back elbow shot, running knee strike plants Mr. U Taker down and cuts him off from the hot tag to Mark Caliber with that stomp to the back of the head. Sansa time. Brought up to his knees now, the head bloodied of Mr. U Taker. Mark Caliber wants in this match desperately as Mr. U Taker now is thrown over the top rope. Where's Griff going? Griff caught by Mark Caliber. Mark Caliber with the wherewithal to know what Griff was looking for. Cuts him off, but now it's a forearm and a left hand to the face. Griff still has his eyes on Mr. U Taker, but Mark Caliber plants him with a DDT on the floor on the outside. Smart tag team work there by Mark Caliber, cutting off Griffith Davian from his own partner. The referees count up to 5. We're halfway there and we could have a count out. Mr. U Taker forearm across the back, spins Griffith Davian around, throws him into the ring. Griff now up to his knees. On the count of 7, Mr. U Taker into the ring. Griff with a kick to the midsection. Grabs Mr. U, whips him across the ring into the corner of the Entrepreneurs. Lord Amadeus tagged in. Off the ropes he goes. A spear and a clothesline there by the Entrepreneurs, cutting down Mr. U Taker, and Mr. U makes the hot tag to Mark Caliber. In he comes. Gets caught though. Big suplex there by Lord Amadeus, who now looks to make Mark Caliber tap out, pulling at the face. Tearing at that face of Mark Caliber, but Mark Caliber manages to ride through it. Break himself free, forearm across the back. Big Irish whip, off he goes over the top rope. Lord Amadeus to the floor. Brought to his feet now. Big right hand. Snap jab. Scooped up. Mark Caliber, where's Mark Caliber taking Lord Amadeus? Over to the corner, dumps him on that barrier. Referees count up to follow an elbow tie by Mark Caliber, gets shrugged to the floor. Left hand there, big uppercut by Lord Amadeus, kick to the midsection, gut punch, and off the steel steps he goes on the count of 6. Up to 7. Lord Amadeus now smartly dives into the ring. Mark Caliber swinging, swaying in the breeze. On an 8, he dives into the ring just in time, obviously. Up we go, big suplex there, and a kip up straight away by Lord Amadeus. But gets caught by Mark Caliber. Up above the head, military press drops him. Back of the head grab now. That golden hair in the hands of Mark Caliber. Into the corner he goes. Big boot, fights himself free. Misses. Diving cross body, swing and a miss there by Lord Amadeus. Into the corner now, the Entrepreneurs. Big boot, Mark Caliber breaks free. Grabs a hold. Whips him into the corner himself. Springboard back elbow. And Mark Caliber now on the bottom rope. 450 splash. Up to his feet. Into the corner again. Taking out the referee. Mark Caliber now just staring as Mr. U-Taker talks some shit in the ear of Lord Amadeus. And now they're gonna stomp a hole in the chest of Lord Amadeus. There you see the Apocalypse disciples working over Lord Amadeus, but Amadeus fighting back. Lord Amadeus working over Mr. U-Taker. Sorry, I was just checking a message I had buzzed up to me through the grapevine. Griff holding his hand out for the tag. Lord Amadeus ignoring it, and then Griff just starting it out by smoothing his hair, as if he wasn't just left hanging by his tag team partner. I saw a Griff with Davian, don't you fucking worry. Lord Amadeus now decides to tag him in. The assisted crossbody, there it goes through the air. And there it is, the God Slayer. And Mr. U-Taker breaks. The God Slayer takes down the man from the pits of hell itself. And the Entrepreneurs pick up the tag team victory over the Apocalypse Disciples. Congratulations, Entrepreneurs. There you see the sands of time locked in. Mark Caliber and having a little bit of a dance as they were working Lord Amadeus over. The stomp to the back of the leg. Ooh, Timothy Bertillo a little bit salty at the Entrepreneurs picking up the victory there. And there you have it, the winners of this match, Lord Amadeus, Griffith Davian, the Entrepreneurs. Now we move on to what is a best of 5 competition. So far, we have seen an Extreme Rules First Blood match We now move on to a tables match in this second of the best of 5. Windows Dan, how you doing? Nice to see you, nice. Welcome to Free Lines Wrestling, brought to you by me, Ulmarwolf. And you're now about to see the second match in this best of 5. The selection made by Underscore. Going up against Mr. Controversial at the moment, who is under probation here at Free Lines Wrestling. Needing to prove himself. What you got, shooter? Anything nice? But here we are, it's 1-0 currently down to Brandon Quaves. Underscore looking to level things up with this one full tables match. First man to taste some wood is your loser. The man standing above him with the wood splinters going through the air, commonly known as Spunk, is Underscore. I mean, is the other. Well, we'll have to see who wins this match. Both men desperate to make a name for themselves. Rising up the ranking system though. The man selecting this match, currently losing 1-0 in this best of 5 challenge. From France. Ugh, France. I mean, I'm sure France is a lovely place, so I'm just never going back if I don't have to. Standing at 6'3" tall, 284 pounds. Simply known as Underscore. Nice, very nice. There you go, making sure the ropes are good. Don't worry, Underscore, we have the rings well and truly tested. But coming out next, standing at 6'9", 275 pounds. Currently leading this best of 5, 1-0. Simply known, or he likes to be known as the Rebellious Soldier. But he is Brandon Quaves. Monster calling for Underscore for the victory. Sabria Reed. These men pick 2 matches each. I get the final decider. Oh no, I'll have some fun if we get there. But here we are, Underscore Brandon Quaves. Tables match, and straight away, Underscore to the outside to grab himself some wood. Snap jab there from Brandon Quaves. Now with the wooden hand, slides it into the ring, and desperate to get this match finished is Brandon Quaves. Wants to get the fuck out of Dodge, it seems. And where's Underscore going? Underscore says, if you can grab some wood, I can grab some wood. What the hell? Guillotine DDT there by Underscore. Bounced off a steel post goes Brandon Quaves. Now sat up. Stiff kick to the the chest. Stomp to the knee. Brought up to his feet now, Brandon. Tossed into the ring by Underscore. Dive quickly in after him. Forearm across the back. And again, clubbing blows. Brought up to his feet now, grabs him. Back elbow strike. Slide and knee uppercut. I think he's been watching Jesse Six a little too much. Maybe Brandon Quavis is sexually revolutionized. And there's a 10 count in the corner. Kiss that top turnbuckle. Get well and Quayton Sabri into this turnbuckle. Shoulder charge into the small of the back. Brought up now. Up to his feet. Have I really? Grab by the back of the head. Brandon Quavis has Sab underscore in trouble. Makes him kiss the wood. Get that wood in your mouth, Sabri. And again grabs him by the back of the head. Brings him over towards the table. Sets him up. Scoops him up. What the hell? Brandon Quavis. Double axe handle. Eats nothing but wood in his hands. Round the back. Forearm in the small of the back by underscore. Snapmare takedown. Brought up to his knees now is Brandon Quavis. Grab by the back of the head again. Big hip toss. Brought up to his feet. And another shoulder charge. Takes down Brandon Quavis and Sabri is up. Underscore is up on the top turnbuckle. Calling for Brandon Quavis now to get to his feet. Up, up and away. Diving cross body. Cuts down Brandon Quavis and underscore. Well, I don't know why he was getting his gun out. He needs to get some wood out. I'm not asking for underscore to get his wood out. Although, if he wants to hurry up and get some wood out and smash Brandon Quavis with his wood, then that works. Big body splash on the apron. And look at how limp Brandon Quavis has gone underneath the weight of another man. Bitch slapped across the chest. Frying pan chops. Brought up to his feet. Big right hand. Big right hand back there by Brandon Quavis. And he's rolled over his back. Up to his feet now. There's that guillotine DDT. Into the ring he goes. Underscore now. What's he got in store? Finally gets a hold of some wood. Underscore now looking to set his wood up in the corner. He's got it nice and erect in the corner there. Into the corner on his wood he goes. Brandon Quavis could be in trouble. As Sabri underscore looks. No. Brandon Quavis shoots for legs from underneath. Slingshots him into the wood face first. And underscore gets a taste of the wood. Brandon now has him up. Irish whip into the wood he goes. Underscore in trouble. Knife edge chopper across the chest. Lighting up the chest of underscore now. Underscore now grabbed by the back of the head. Up he goes. Stalling. Oh, look at this. Just showing off now. Doing squats. Into the suplex. Underscore brought up to his feet again. Big Irish whip. I never make sexual jokes. I'm not that kind of guy. Big knife edge chop across the chest of underscore. Ducks out of Brandon Quavis chop across the chest. Stomp to the arm. And now working that arm again. Looking to break the wrist. Underscore, what's he calling for here? He's going all the way up. Brandon Quavis laid out. The moonsault. That looked like a semi-cheap moonsault there because it was kind of at an angle. Not perfect. Off the ropes he goes. Inseguri to the back of the head. And now Brandon brought to his feet. Smashed into underscore's wood up in the corner. And it looks like finally underscore's going to set him up. Here it comes. And get the wood to the booty. And your winner of this match and tying up this best of 5 1-1 is underscore. Here's Sabri kissing the wood. The slingshot into the wood in the corner. Like I said, it's now 1-1 between Underscore and Brandon Quavez. Their next match is a snap, nap and tap cage match, picked by Brandon Quavez himself. There he is, Maverick Championship Wrestling. If you haven't hit that bell, make sure you do on that guy right there. But there he is, your winner. Telling Brandon Quavez to suck it as he rolls out the ring. Congratulations. Oh, whoa, oh, that's just too much. Underscore, come on. There's kids in the audience. But no faster than Bullet is getting himself all recovered. Watching that match from out back. Then Mordrin Nightwalker comes knocking for that title. There we have it, the Iron Skull belt being challenged for by Mordrin Nightwalker. Ooh, this could be an interesting one here. Depending on how this match works out, let's have a look at the rankings on this one. Bullet Adams currently on 35, Mordrin Nightwalker on 38. If Bullet Adams walks away with his belt still, he'll go above Mordrin Nightwalker in the rankings. So it's all on this match. Who's going to go above who? Who's going to walk away with the belt? There's the STO takedown by Mordrin. Now bouncing the head of Bullet off the floor. Stomping a hole in him. Up to his feet now, snap jab. Dual breaker. Bullet now ducks under. And there's the DDT to Mordrin on the floor on the outside. Mordrin now brought to his feet by Bullet. Back elbow strike. Shakes it off, snap jab. Comes at him. Mordrin now has him by the back of the head, drags him down the hallway. Smashes him off those crates. The Bullet with the back elbow, big right hand. Grabs Mordrin now by the back of the head. Minerva calling anyone but Eternity, so obviously Bullet Adams, her man of choice in this backstage brawl. What the hell? It looked like Mordrin Nightwalker got a great big handful of Bullet's nuts there. But Bullet took exception with the back elbow strike. Big right hand exchange, kick to the midsection now. And another kick to the midsection. Drop to one knee. Sits him round. Looking for the neck breaker. No. Spin and forearm in the small of the neck. Looking to knock Mordrin Nightwalker clean out with that blow. But here he is, up on the shoulders, over the top, dropping him on that neck again. Mordrin now brought to his feet, right in front of that electrical box. Back elbow strike by Mordrin Nightwalker. Comes in, diving cross bodies, lefts and rights raining down on their head. As we have 3 more matches left. We have a trios match of Manchester United versus The Ranch. Cougar Knight versus Leanne. And D-Train versus the Shmoo in one-on-one competition. Back elbow strike by Mordrin Nightwalker. And what a drop kick that was, sending Bullet down to the floor. Mordrin now quickly gets on top of Bullet, picks him up to his feet, tosses him into that electrical box. Big right hand. Oh shit. We already saw Shulky knock someone out using that electrical box, and Bullet could be next. Are you dead, man? No, Bullet surviving what's the Spectre couldn't. And Mordrin now slowly calling for Bullet to get to his feet, but he's got up in the wrong position for Mordrin Nightwalker, changing his mind. Busting his face off there with an inverted Russian leg sweep. But Bullet now back to his feet. Bullet now climbing that speaker box. Mordrin laid out on the floor. Bullet changes his mind. Comes in, double axe handle to the top of the dome. Stomp to the midsection. Mordrin now brought to his feet, but a big fireman's carry takedown. Where's Mordrin? Mordrin, no, what? Whoa, Mordrin climbing that speaker box again. Has Bullet down. Bullet slowly to his feet. And the double, what the fuck? I don't even know what happened there. But Bullet's looking to be put away now because Mordrin, we know what's coming next. He's looking to take Bullet for a night walk. Has him up. Drops him head first on the floor. And there you have it. Close but no cigar. Bullet Adams. Mordrin Nightwalker now extends his lead in the rankings above you now. He's now on 48 points and he looks to be closing in on Warren Benjamin. The Bast is still sitting in number one contenders points, so 48 points to Mordrin Nightwalker. Warren Benjamin currently on 61. Who is going to be that number one contender? Only time will tell. As like I said, we're now going to go on to some trios action again in Three Lions Wrestling, trying to figure out who is going to be the number one contenders to face After Hours. We've already seen two of the members of After Hours in action tonight. We're now going to start. Well, the Manly Man should start this, as he didn't get involved much in the last match. So the Manly Man being brought out. Nathaniel Parker and Johnny Winston, and they're going up against the boys from the ranch. Redneck Avenger, his son Walker, and his other boy Texas Ranger. Ah, shit. Fuck it, we're going to carry on. We're going to roll on. It don't matter. It does. I don't like it. We're going to have to change it. There you go. There's your token screw up for Three Lions Wrestling. God damn it, we're going to have to wait ages for this as well to even load. And it's costing money. Yeah, okay, that was awful. Oh, of course, yep. Because you've got so many custom superstars involved, the load time drags out. There's 6 custom wrestlers all sitting there, all waiting to come out. The Manly Man, Domenico Connolly, Nathaniel Parker, the British Giant, Johnny Winston, the Manchester Mauler, and then you have the Redneck Avenger and his 2 sons, Texas Ranger and Walker, or if you want to say it in the right way, Walker's Texas Ranger. But what we'll do is we'll let them come out, and then no, fuck it, we're just gonna let the match roll. Ignore it. We're not a Clash of Champions, Boston, Massachusetts. Jimmy in the truck fucked it. Someone's fucked around with the screen. Everything you see is all your imagination. We're in the Three Lions Wrestling Arena, and here come the team of Manchester United. leading the way down the stairs. And Nathaniel Parker and Johnny Winston bringing the rear is the Manly Man. Demented O'Connolly. I did. It's how I get through these. There you see it. The members of Manchester United take the ring. After hours should be watching these matches, seeing who's coming up the ranks, looking to take their #1 spot away from him. Currently, let's see, the Voodoo Clowns, who lost earlier tonight, are now in, well, second place to the Vermilion Covenant, who are leading the charge. But Manchester United and the Ranch could be catching up with a victory here today. Wow. Here you are, the boys from the Ranch. Texas Ranger on the right hand side of the screen, Walker on the left, and in the middle your UK champion Redneck Avenger. God damn, my secretary seems to be scribbling down a shit ton of notes. I'm sure Mr. Fredrickson's doing exactly the same. And look at this, Manchester United standing tall, refusing to leave the ring from the boys for the Ranch. And they just walk on by. There you have it. The boys from the Ranch are in the house. Alien Covenant are on 16.5 points at the minute. The Ranch are on 10 points. Manchester United are on 9 points. So it's going to cut that deficit down. And with next week, the Showtime Clowns face Manchester United and the Vermilion Covenant face the Ranch. It's coming close. It does sound so wrong, but it's what it is. Here's the hammerlock, or the key lock should I say, by Demented. Sweeps the leg from Redneck Avenger, takes him down. Up we get, and Redneck comes swinging, grab by the head, kick to the midsection, DDT plants him into the pin straight away. One and only a 1 count. And the boys from the Ranch didn't even come to help their daddy just in case. There's the elbow shot to the midsection. Rake of the eyes, and here comes a pretty spinning kick of Redneck Avenger. Tags in Walker. Walker now looking to take down Demented O'Connolly, the Manly Man. Stiff kick to the midsection, missed. Rolls him through. Kick to the side of the head there. And look at this. The Manly Man looking to make Walker tap early. But Walker powers through. Breaks the arm free. Elbow shot to the face. Flatliner there. Stomp to the midsection, rolls him over, and now going after that elbow joint. Sits him up, ties the arm behind the back, manipulates the wrist, bends him over. Look at the shoulder, it's a nasty position. Stomp to the midsection now, working over that shoulder joint again. Demented trying to pop that arm out of place, trying to weaken the arms of the boy from the Ranch. Drags him across the ring, stiff kick to the ribs. And a stiff kick to the back as well. Demented lifts him up, side suplex, dumps him across the ring. That's 300 odd pounds. There's a good, I'd say, 100 pounds plus difference between Demented and Walker, and now Texas is in the ring, and Redneck pulls the legs from underneath Demented. Kick to the midsection now, shoots the legs from underneath him and rains down the hammer fist to the top of the dome. Texas seems to be tied up in the ropes, but now finally up, the referee's count carries on. Dominic catches the leg of Texas, sweeps underneath, drops him to the floor and now works him over. Grab by the back of the head. Tossed in through the ropes he goes. Forearm across the face, big boot to the side of the head. No worries, Timothy Petito, you rest easy, fella, take it easy. Nice to have you here. There's always the replay to finish off what you didn't get to see. And now Dominic's trying to crawl for his tag team partners. Texas cuts him off though. Stomp to the back of the legs and now drops the elbows to the knee joint. Texas now stands over Manly Man, Demented O'Connolly, who's laying on the mat looking up at the lights. Johnny Winston trying to clap, get him going. The Manly Man up to his feet, sees Texas behind him, brings him up. Holy shit, impressive feat of strength there by Demented O'Connolly. Locks him in, rings of Saturn. We're breaking free as Texas powering out. Elbow shots to the head of Demented. Demented slow to his feet. Gets caught with a famouser. And now trying to make the tag, and in comes the British Giant, who looks for a spear, but Texas goes in with a flying kick. There's another spear and he gets caught with a knee shot to the head. That was well scouted there by Texas. Elbow shots to the top of the dome there by Texas on Nathaniel Parker. That head of his must be ringing after that knee shot as he comes steamrolling in with that spear. Up to his feet. Big European uppercut by Nathaniel Parker. And there's the spear. This time it cuts down Texas. And Texas now trying to get to the boys from the ranch. Flapjacks him up in the air. Comes down with a crashing blow. And now Nathaniel Parker working over every joint of Texas Ranger. Stomping him away across the face now. And another big stomp across his face. Now wrenching back on that head. Trying to make the boy tap right in front of his family, that sick son of a bitch. But Texas calls on the boys from the ranch. And it looks like Nathaniel Parker is going to buck a Bronco. Here we go. Triple power bomb. Down for the pin. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And the shoulder up on 2. But Texas isn't finished with him yet. He's waiting for him to get up. Pulls him in. Rocks him there. Doesn't go for the cover straight away though, delaying on the pin. Hooks the leg this time. Down for the pin. 1, 2, and another kick out on 2. Texas now looking to tag in Walker. Walker now in the match. Stands over, stomp to the back of the head. Lifts Nathaniel Parker, but Parker breaks out with a knee elbow shot to the midsection. And a double, or the axe kick there. Taken down Walker. 1, 2, and only a 2. Up to his feet now. Whipped into the corner of Manchester United, and Parker follows up. Tossed around though, Red Rover, we send Parker right over into the corner of the ranch. How you doing, Timothy Brinage? And whipped across, taking out the referee. Johnny Winston now tagged in. Big Irish whip. No, pop up into the cutter. The assisted cutter there by Nathaniel Parker. Takes down Walker. But Walker shoots for legs from underneath Johnny Winston. Big right hand. Grabs Johnny Winston by the throat. Has him up above his head. Johnny Winston was fresh into this match, but gets welcomed with that power slam there. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Cranking around that neck now. Looking to finish things here. Softening him up. Look at the veins pop out of the shoulders and the throat of Walker. I wonder what they're feeding that boy down on the ranch. There we go. Hooked around the elbow. What a choke there by Johnny Winston with the headstand. Putting extra pressure on that artery in the neck. The carotid artery. Up to his feet now. Whipped into the corner. And excuse me, I'm about to fucking sneeze. Motherfucker. Johnny Winston now in the corner of the boys of the ranch. Big Boot fights his way free. Grabs him by the waist. Breaks out. Spun around now. Whipped back into that corner. Thank you, Mark Caliber. Off he goes, Irish whip. No, pullback. High kick and a chop there to the back of the knees. Sweeping the legs from underneath him. And the redneck now looking to make Johnny Winston tap centre of the ring while he looks directly at the boys of Manchester United. But Johnny Winston powers out. Stomp to the knee. Dragged out the corner. Where the fuck? Redneck Avenger looking to bring him up, but Johnny Winston rolls him over his back. And there's the elbow shots. What we got? Where we got? Johnny Winston, what are you doing, mate? The Manchester Mortar finally tags in the manly man, Demented O'Connolly. The back elbow shot by Redneck Avenger. Big knee shot to the face. Grabs him by the wrist. Demented rolls through. Drop toe hold. And from behind now, grabs a hold of Redneck Avenger, whips him into the corner. Big European uppercut, rocks him. Brings him up to his feet again. Big right hand from behind. Here we go. The lung blower. And we know what comes next if the manly man gets his way. He'll be looking to put Redneck Avenger out with a kapow kick. But first of all, he's locking in the rings of Saturn. Is this going to be it? Redneck, no. Powering through. Elbow shots to the side of the head. And again. Snap jab slapped away. Big clothesline takes Redneck to the outside. The manly man quick to follow. Up to his feet now. Big spinning fist, but no. Redneck with a snap jab. Misses with that next shot though, but picks manly man up on his shoulders. Demented falls through. Inverted DDT on the floor there, planting Redneck Avenger. Demented now has him up. Drop kick, forces him back. Demented slow to his feet. We're up to 6. Forearm to the face. Kiss the ring apron, Redneck Avenger. Here we go, into the ring we go. Demented quick to follow up behind. Hot tag made to Texas. Comes in, clothesline misses. Demented grabs a hold of him, whips him into the corner of Manchester United. What the fuck? Tags in Nathaniel Parker. Ducks under. Drop kick. Takes him down. But straight away, Texas comes back with a pullback lariat there to Nathaniel Parker. Not many men get to stare Nathaniel Parker in the eyes, and almost Texas Ranger can do that. The STO takedown, the stomp to the midsection, the stomp into the lower back. And here he goes, looking to lock him up and put him away. But no, Texas powers through, and it's to break the arm free and then grab a hold of the legs. Looks like Cuppy's booty there. Forearm into the small of the back. Kick to the midsection. Nathaniel Parker going up, no. Counters with a gut punch and a big spear. Cuts down Texas Ranger. Parker now whips him out of the corner. Grabs him by the leg. Knees into the side of that hamstring. Trying to dead the leg there of Texas Ranger. Make it hard for the man to stand. Brings him up to his feet. Big Irish whip into the corner of Manchester United, and what the fuck? Nathaniel Parker seems to have his eyes on who? What the hell? All hyped up. What? Where was he going? The Manly man now tagged in. Brings him up. The leg drop assisted there with a sidewalk slam. 1, 2, and Redneck Avenger takes out the referee to break the count. The Manly man going up. Where is he going? What's he got in store for Texas Ranger? And Texas got their knees up, and he eats nothing but knees to the ribs there. Whipped into the corner now at the ranch, and the referee stood out cold. Tagged in Walker. Walker now assists with the Irish whip. And here comes that pullback, a lariat and leg sweep by the boys from the ranch. Leg hook down for the pin. 1, and only a 1 count. The man say the boys from the ranch might be juicing. Look at those veins. And there's the triple power bomb. And good night, Manly man. That's all over. There's no way he's kicking out now, surely. But the referee delaying the count, waiting for Texas to get out the ring. 1, 2, and no, holy shit, Dominic kicked out on 2. That's just not on. Holy fuck. They want to kill the man, setting him up for not 1, but 2 triple power bombs in a row. And if that isn't the end of the Manly man, I don't know what is. Nathaniel Parker climbs through the ropes and breaks up their count. Gets caught by Walker though. Side suplex, dumps him. Johnny Winston now dives into the ring. Breaks out. The referee counting these boys out. Demented slow to his feet. Walker setting him up. Kick to the midsection. Has him up. Brainbuster. And that's it. The Manly man must be done. Hooks the leg for the pin. Redneck Avenger in the ring. Johnny Winston in the ring. And Johnny Winston saves the boys from Manchester United. Walker takes out his own daddy. Johnny Winston ducks under the advances of Texas. Of Walker, shall I say. The Manly man sleeps the legs from underneath Walker. Sits him up now. What's he looking for here? Ties the arm up behind his back. Folds that wrist over. And a stomp down on the wrist. Trying to break that arm. The Manly man though rolled over the back of Walker. Stiff kick, swing and a miss there. Spun around into the corner of Manchester United he goes. And oh shit, they're gonna run a train on Walker. Nathaniel Parker excited and can't wait to get into the match. Here it goes, now they're stomping a hole in the bloodied Walker. Johnny Winston wants in. Taking his turn. The Manly man again, back in. And Nathaniel Parker tags himself in. They'll wind up the pitch and in with a basement drop kick. Down for the pin now. Referee down. Nope. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Parker brings him up to his feet. Fireman's carry takedown though by Walker. Walker now snap jab to Parker. Grabs him by the throat. Lifts him up. Punch to the face by Nathaniel Parker. Breaks free of the hold. Big Irish whip into the corner of the Manchester United. Tags in Demented O'Connolly. Only just got out of the damn match. Lifts him up. Here we go again. That leg drop sidewalk slam into the pin. Down for the count. 1, 2, and again the kick out on 2. Walker still in this match. Stiff kick down his spine though. And now the Manly man calls for some revenge. As they set him up. What the fuck? This is some fucked up triple power bomb. And down for the pin. Hook in the leg. Texas in. Breaks up the count before we even get a 1. Walker. Out cold, Texas tossed to the outside, but Nathaniel Parker and the Manly Man raises his arms like these teams got this one already. A stomp down on the knees, and now a stomp to the elbow joint. Stomp to the back, misses. Big Irish whip into the corner of the ranch, tags in his daddy, whips him out, and a double super kick to the jaw of the Manly Man. And now that's not all, because Redneck Avenger is looking to send him for a dirt nap. No, doesn't go for the dirt nap. One, rolls through, up on the shoulders again, gets up to his feet, and there's a second attitude adjustment delivered to the Manly Man, and there's no way this man can kick out again. One, and fucking hell, Johnny Winston with a save. Basement drop kick by Redneck, brought to his feet now by Texas Ranger. Stiff double feet there. The Manly Man pushes Redneck Avenger off, trying to get this crowd now behind him. Redneck brought to his feet. Nathaniel Parker on the apron, looking a little worse for wear. Whipped into the corner, drop kick to the back of Redneck Avenger. Pops up to his feet. Big right hand. Left hand there. Kick to the midsection. Plants him with that big DDT. The Manly Man not giving up though. The jawbreaker. The running, jumping neck breaker there. Brings Redneck up to his feet. Big right hand. And the lung blower. Demented now brings Redneck up to his feet. Shoulder block takedown by the Redneck Avenger. Redneck now waiting for the Manly Man to get up one more time. Scoops him up, but Redneck Avenger misses his opportunity. Falling through the back door is Demented. Grabs him by the back of the head. Brings him over to the corner of Manchester United. Tosses him in there. Double team Parker and Demented O'Connolly. What we got here? Pops him up. Gutbuster. Running knee strike to the side of the head. And Nathaniel Parker now calling for it. Redneck up to his feet. Clothesline cuts down Nathaniel Parker. Down for the pin. No, for the armbar. Armbar locked in. Leg bar and armbar locked in now by Redneck Avenger. This giant may be powerful, but he is known to tap out. Lifted up. What strength there. Single arm power bomb. Forearm across the back of the Redneck. Redneck now whips him into the corner of the ranch. Nathaniel fights free. Whips Redneck Avenger across the ring, taking out the referee again. For fuck's sake, boys. Boot to the face by Redneck. Forearm across the back. And the Redneck now trying to walk him over to the boys of the ranch yet again. Snapmare takedown. Stiff kick down the spine. And Nathaniel Parker crawling for his corner. Walker now in the match. Is he going to get there? And the Manly Man's tagged back in. Of all the men out there, the tags, they're tagging in the Manly Man. The jumping forearm, the Insaguri, the basement drop kick. Walker wished he hadn't come in now, I'm sure, because the Manly Man's setting him up. Here it comes. The wrist lock, no. Forearm to the face. Walker avoided the kapow kick. Snap jab. Forearm across the back. Irish whip across the ring he goes. Kick to the midsection, no, leg caught, elbow shot to the knee, and over the top rope he goes. And look at the crimson mask on Walker. Sweeps the leg. The Manly Man still in this. Being worked out on the outside. There's the uppercut. Drops the Manly Man like a sack of shit. Up to his feet. Big left hook. Knee strikes. Combination strikes there by Walker. Knee shot to the side of the head. Nathaniel Parker in the ring. What's he looking to do? Trying to break the referee's count. Rolled into the ring now as the Manly Man brought up to his feet. All whipped into the corner of the ranch, and this has got to be good night. Manchester United, but Manly Man fights back. The boot to the face. All whipped across the ring he goes. Big boot to the side of the face, turned around. Irish whip again into the corner of the ranch. Big boot by Demented. Spins the ranch boys round. Chucks him back in Manchester United's corner. Is this going to go back and forth? No, Johnny Winston finally in the match. The gut buster, Winston off the ropes. Knee shot to the side of the head. Stomped to the back of the head by Winston. Brings Walker up to his feet. Grabs him by the wrist. Hammer lock. But the back elbow shot by Walker. And Walker now grabs a hold of Winston and whips him across the ring. Tags in Texas Ranger. Here we go. Hangs him up on that rope. The meeting of the boots either side of the head like a vice. And Texas looks to put the killing blow in. Here it is. A dirt nap of his own. The Manly Man cut off at the pass. And the Ranch come out victorious. After all that, the boys from the Ranch come away with a victory. There's the double lung blower scooped up, slipping out the back door was Demented O'Connolly, but didn't take advantage. The Manly Man being rocked for that forearm for the bloody mess known as Walker. But your winners of this match are your boys from the Ranch, Redneck Avenger, Texas Ranger, and Walker. There we have it, the boys from the Ranch coming out victorious. We're going to go, where are we now? There's a backstage brawl going down once again. This time for the women's KO. Two matches left after this. So let's get this backstage brawl underway. Karina Black, women's champion of UKWF, wants to hold the women's KO title as well. Karina Black just not happy that Shulky might beat her to the milestone of 100 points in the women's divisions. I'm sure that's what's motivating her here. Not only just the gold. Pop up, Hurricane Rana there, taking her down. Big stalling, suplex, no, Karina falls out through the back door. Spins her around, Frankenstein of the Shulky. Karina Black on 80.5 points. Shulky on 98 points. Oh, Shulky's frozen. What the fuck? There we go. And now we're back to it. Shulky with a back elbow strike. Comes running in. Tornado DDT. Shulky now up to her feet. Grabs Karina by the back of the head. Drags her down the hallway. No. Down the hallway she goes. Shulky falling to the floor. Karina Black in. Stop to the small bat. Up to her feet now. Hurricane Rana takedown by Karina, working over Shulky. Tosses her into that electrical box. She saw her tag team partner taken out by that electrical box earlier on tonight. Up to her feet again. Back and forth between these two women. Running in, tornado DDT again, plants Karina down. Back elbow strike. Karina still working it out, trying to take down Shulky. There's the tornado hurricane runner. Big right hand by Shulky again. Karina now tossed into the wall next to that electrical box. Stiff kick, and again Karina chopping away at those tree trunk legs of Shulky. Kick to the midsection, and there's the neck or the cutter there by Karina. Wait, where's he going? And the double knee drop to the back. Can you see Karina holding her knees? Karina working over Shulky, but Shulky now rolls her over her back, dumps her on the floor. Stomp to the midsection, rolls her over, picks her up by her waist, walks over towards the crate, suplexes her, but Shulky's not finished yet. Picks her up, grabs her by the back of the head yet again. Where are we going now, Shulky? You're dragging her down the hallway towards that random reporter. Elbow shots to the midsection, you took too long. Stop dilly-dallying, beat the bitch. Double underhook, up she goes, Shulky rolls through, arm drag, takedown. Shulky now up. Super kick to the midsection, big uppercut. Stomp to the arm, and now Shulky going to work on Karina again, picking her up by her waist. That gut wrench suplex, and good night Karina Black. And now it is official. Shulky is the first woman to break the 100 ranking point mark. Congratulations, Shulky, on that milestone. She is now on 103.5 points. So congratulations, Shulky, the first woman and the only member of the roster to be on over 100 points as it stands. (103.5). Tune in every Saturday afternoon for live sports coverage. Anyway, moving on. Let's see. Women's match. And we have Cougar Knight. And something going on here. Cougar is demanding she has a manager. And of all the people she's picked, Davila. And she's going up against Leanne. And her manager being, obviously, we saw her earlier on tonight in Rafe. So Cougar Knight and Davila coming out together versus Leanne of the Vermilion Coven being accompanied by Rafe. Rafe picking up the victory earlier tonight against Sadie Gibbs. Can Leanne make it a clean sweep for the Vermilion Coven here tonight by beating Cougar Knight? Or can Cougar Knight spoil the party and make Leanne the only loser of the night for the Vermilion Coven? I want to know what this little fucking vibe here is. Davila and Cougar. What the fuck's that all about? That's some new shit right there. But here we are, waiting for shit to load up. These women taking their sweet ass time. I blame Cougar Knight. And I'm blaming Cougar Knight because she's not here and she can't lick me or beat me or hit me or whatever. So yeah, it's all Cougar Knight's fault. What the fuck? Bad Kittens. Okay, so Cougar Knight coming out with what looks to be a new tag team called the Bad Kittens. So Cougar Knight, the women in this match. Yeah, so was I, Miss Jones. I was waiting for her to come out. Cougar Knight and Davida now officially a tag team. This is a one-on-one scheduled for one fall between Cougar Knight and Leanne Marabella as the lights drop yet again in the arena for the entrance of the Vermilion Coven. Our main event tonight is the D-Train versus the Shmoo. Then there'll be a small intermission. And then some wanker named Ulmarwolf's coming back with UKWF apparently. I don't know who that cunt is, but he's apparently going to be on in a little while. But coming down to the ring, looking fucking focused, is Leanne. Rafe we've already seen in action tonight. Cougar's down there somewhere, hiding in the shadows it seems. Yeah, it seems that way. The lights go up and they're met with boos. Leanne Marabella and Rafe. Leanne getting up in the face of Rafe again. It's not Rafe that needs to get all psyched up, it's you, bitch. Get in that damn ring. You versus Cougar Knight. That fucking creepy bitch next to her. Who wants a kiss with Rafe? Tongues and all. But here we are. Cougar Knight. Leanne Marabella. The Bad Kittens and the Vermilion Coven. Straight out the gate, chopping her down with that right arm. Is Cougar Knight up to her feet. European uppercut though by Leanne. Collar and elbow tie up and Cougar Knight. I'm distracted by the booty. What's going on? What? The referee's breaking him up. Forearm to the face. No clean break there by Cougar Knight. Flying jumping kick there. Blocked off by Cougar. Hung up on the top rope though. Up she goes and down she comes. Stomp to the small of the back. I'm back, Miss Jones. I was distracted slightly. I'm very... Oh, hello. Suplex there by Cougar Knight. Cougar now forearm across the back of Leanne. Brings Leanne up to her feet. Rolls her through Leanne. No, drop toe hold counter there by Leanne as she sees Cougar Knight come steamrolling in. Has her up on her shoulders. Death Valley driver. Sits her up. Cranking that neck round now. The kip up there by Cougar. The running clothesline cutting down Leanne Marabella. And now she's wrenching back on that head. But she hasn't got it fully locked in. As you can see Leanne's head trying to break free. There's the knee shots. The running clothesline puts Cougar Knight down. Picks her up by her throat. Cougar pushes her away. Comes in. Lufez Perez raining down the right hands. What's Davila doing on the outside? The referee must be looking tired because Davila's thrown him in a steel chair. And the Cougars hug. Locked in. But Leanne not ready to go. Counted out. Drop toe hold, plants Cougar Knight face first. Float over crucifix, takedown into the pin. 1 and only a 1 count. Leanne now drags Cougar out of the corner, away from the ropes. Davila distracting Leanne, it seems. Leanne needs to focus on Cougar Knight, who's behind her now. There's the side suplex. This tag team with the Bad Kitten seems to be working together well so far. The referee still not noticed that steel chair yet. Cougar now kick to the midsection, sets her up. Patella brainbuster, down for the pin, hook in the leg. 1, 2, and the shoulders up. Oh dear God. Dr. Anus Tickler's just stolen Pete Wall's wallet, and he's done his war cry using his rusty trombone as he makes his escape. Cougar now distracted by Rafe at ringside, forearm in the small of her back, and again Leanne now from behind. What's she got in store here? The abdominal stretch, now clawing at those intercostal muscles between the ribs, and down for the pin. 1, 2. The pin broken at 2. Leanne now poised, looking to take Cougar Knight's head clean off. And there it is, the kick to the dome. And get the fuck down. Rings the leg, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3. And Leanne makes it a clean sweep for the Vermilion Coven tonight. There we see in the corner in front of Davila the small 1 count. Cougar's hug countered by Leanne there, in with a drop toe hold. Davila sliding in that chair behind the referee. Here's the crucifix takedown, which led to just a 1 count. The patella brainbuster by Cougar. And here is that abdominal stretch. And then she digs into those muscles between the ribs, trying to separate it, trying to make her squeal like a pig. Squeal, piggy. Squeal! Squeal! But no, she puts her down for the pin. And it was only a 2 count. But laying in wait was that big kick to take her head clean off. And there you have it. Leanne now drops to her knees in the center of the ring. Victor Mason's voice in her head, telling her she's done well. And now she takes in this crowd's applause. What does this mean for the Bad Kittens? And when will we see them in action next? So we move on to what is the main event of the night. Our final bout of Three Lions Wrestling. Come on. Not that I know of. Who we got now? The D-Train versus the Shmoo. One-on-one matchup. Final bout of the night of Three Lions Wrestling before we go to the intermission and some cunt comes on later with UKWF. I hope Shmoo has eaten. Well, if the Shmoo hasn't, the Chicken Man D-Train is going down. I'm gonna get snacked on. I hate that cunt as well. Really do. That thong wearing super heavyweight champion, Maverick Championship Wrestling owning son of a gun, chugga chugga choo choo, standing in at 6'10", 364 pounds. He is the D-Train. Coming out next, the Hilljack Smuck, that man from the Steel City Committee, standing at 7 foot tall, 400 pounds. He is the Shmoo. Fuck's sake, Pete, you cunt. I love it. Scooped up. Hip breaker there by the Shmoo on the D-Train. Stomp on the shin. And now the Shmoo just putting all these 400 pounds through the midsection of the D-Train. These two giants collide. And again, just bouncing off each other. The big boot from the Shmoo, leg caught. Knife edge chop, big right hand to the head, backbreaker by the D-Train. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. You don't even want to know. I might just do one fucked up night and do a big head mode. Big knee strike to the face of D-Train, kick to the chest. Stomp to the midsection, and now he's up, gut wrench, suplex in the center of the ring, stomp to the small of the back, stomp across the face. Well, some of them have got big enough heads as it is. Brandon Ace, and there's the clutch, but D-Train powering through. Sweeps her legs from underneath him. Running knee strike. Sits him up now. Oh, motherfucker, Pete. You wash your mouth out with Amber Young's cum. There's D-Train now trying to drive the spike home with that triple headbutt. And we know what comes after the triple headbutt. No, D-Train going for the pin instead. And only a 1 count. I'm not even touching that one, TJ. D-Train now waiting for the Shmoo to get up as he looks to train wreck him. Oh, 1, 2... and the shoulder up by the Shmoo on 2. No, I fuck yours, Pete. Hey now. There's the neck being cranked. Arm being wrenched back. D-Train working over the Shmoo. The Shmoo rolls through, breaks out of the hold. D-Train stumbles to his feet. Yeah, I blew the dust right off that pussy. There's that body splash by the Shmoo off their top turnbuckle, and there's another body splash in the centre of the ring. Picks him up, and D-Train counters with a punch to the face, running knee shot to the dome. And D-Train back in control of this match, just as the Shmoo look to build up a head of steam. D-Train now brings Shmoo up to his feet, scoops him round. Inverted Boston Crab, talking shit into the ears of the Shmoo, telling the bitch to tap out. And he does. The Shmoo taps out. And there you have it. Holy shit, I wasn't expecting to finish that damn quick. But the D-Train making short work of the Shmoo, it seems. D-Train dragging him out the corner, down for the pin, was a kick out. We'll move on. D-Train now had him up, train wrecked him, centre of the ring. And again, another unsuccessful pin. And here it is, the moment it all went wrong for the Shmoo. That inverted Boston Crab, as he was talking shit into his ear, telling the fat man to tap out. Probably told him, if you tap out, I'll give you some special food from the buffet. And then the Shmoo tapped out quicker than he could eat a hot dog. He downs him fucking like a duck. No chewing, just straight swallowing, just like Amber Young. Straight swallows. And there it is, the winner of this match. And that's how we're ending Three Lions Wrestling, with the D-Train, that big old baller, sexy, beating his head in the centre of the ring. So, for all of you that stopped by live, for all of you that catch the replay, this is Ulmarwolf saying stay safe, be good, and if you can't be good, at least be good at being bad. I'll see you at UKWF in a mini, money, motherfucking mo. Good night.